What up, y'all? It's your G Twist P. So this one right here is what I call the Sabbath Special. Um, this right here is gonna be based really on my reality. I'm not gonna, put out a lot out there, but I'm gonna let you know. I'm trying to explain you my mentality. The reason why I'm gonna explain you my mentality is because it needs to be known where I'm really at. Hold up. Let me just stop something real quick. I got a Thug Heaven rocking out in the background, so I just wanted to shut that down. You know what I'm saying? Real quick, so y'all can really hear me and all of that. I was listening to music. Just wanted to see what it do. But anyway, let's get beyond that. This is the Sabbath Special. Basically, this is based more on my how I really think and who I really am. I'm really a person where I praise the Most High on this day on the Sabbath, the true Sabbath, like a 7 day Adventist. So now you got a better idea. This is some of the reasons why I go through a lot of things I go through. I think that there's a body of individuals and they are a part of a lot of these other crazy things. Like even with this whole Pizzagate thing, like, if you was really embarking on real people that was really moving with them, you would disappear like one of the reporters did. One of those social media slash got a job with the news guys disappeared. Then you got another guy who's real big in it, and now he's apologizing for his for the allegations he made on certain people that's supposed to be connected to Pizzagate. Because at the end of the day, Pizzagate might be real, but they're just like anonymous. You really can't reach out to them. Those symbols that they're showing you, that the FBI is showing you, from my knowledge, are copywritten um symbols. Okay, and by law, there is nothing wrong with someone who is using the symbol for that. For that, if they already committed the crime, probably went to jail for it, and now made a symbol after they came out of jail that represents any of these symbols, whether it's for young boys, young girls, just for the young children. These people have rights, and some of them are building money. If they got logos, that means that they must have money. So now they're fighting against people that are judgmental towards them, or someone who they know they will do something. They keep you at a distance. They see you. But now what you got to do is you want to be respectful, because they have their own little movement like a nation, like, and it's real. And the most you can do is try to be nice and be like, could you please not involve my children in any of these activities? I want my child to grow up with a regular life. Maybe if you ask nicely, they'll keep your children out of it. But for you to be like, oh, these sickos and this, that, and the third, you got to understand that there's mothers and fathers that are okay with this lifestyle, like polygamy and these organizations they have right here in America with these white folks that are marrying their daughters and their stepdaughters and building colonies in their own sovereignty areas. And they're allowed to do it. And even though they know it's illegal for them to be with a minor, because they have a gated community where police is not policing it, and they police their own communities, they have their own churches and a lot of things going on there, it's hard for them to find out what's going on there. So this is what I'm looking at. And you don't understand how real that is until you're a part of it. And I guess to be a part of it, you have to accept it. That means just like when you're dealing with certain drug cartels, they're dealing with coke. You gotta sniff coke for them to actually show you the larger amount of coke that they're trafficking. They gotta see that you use it and that you'll sell it and that you'll kill in the name of it, before you could be in that world just walking around freely and going any way you want and being able to obtain information that the rest of the world is not supposed to gain. It's the same thing that's going on with this whole thing. So I didn't want to get deep into that. I already dropped that. That's how I look at this whole thing. And I don't call it Pizzagate. I call it the child molester gang, because um that's what I was calling it before I even knew there was such a thing as a Pizzagate. And I don't want to mess with them. I don't want them to get mad at me and ruin my life or try to manipulate me to go to jail, so that when I come back, what I'm saying, my children are pro people in that organization. And by then, that time I go to jail, they probably pass laws and just make it good. And then all of y'all people that were fighting against it in the way y'all were fighting it against it in 2015, 16, and 17, y'all gonna be the same people promoting the new movement. Y'all gonna have to, just like gay pride. You see what I'm saying? So this is what's really going on. That's why I don't really like talking about it, because actually all you're doing is helping promoting it. You're actually That's what's going on. Who their fan base that they're trying to reach out to join them. By us talking about it, we're actually helping them collect. Just like Anonymous. Just like anybody who's got a logo for a business that wants a fan base and wants buyers and to be able to sell. Get it? Got it? Good. So, like I said, this is my Sabbath special. Today is 25th, and you know, 25th of March. You know what I'm saying? So let me get on to it. You know, the reason why I say it's my side special is because now I'm showing you my true intentions and how I'm thinking about things, or how I was deciphering everything in my thoughts about all of this stuff. And I'm just trying to come from a neutral ground because to be real with you, I had to go back. I was just watching a few of my YouTubes and be real with you. I was like, yo, I remember that mindset when um I was having my second daughter, that I was just all about grinding and making money and I was actually working. Um and I'm getting back to that mindset. I might not be particularly working as much as I was before. You see what I'm saying? But now I'm getting back to that mindset, moderately working. Um and It's just is what it is, you know. You got individuals that try to leech onto you in certain ways, you know, government officials and stuff, and try to make you look bad and stuff. And it is racism. It is. It's racial profiling. It's just racism. Yes, I strongly believe that in Ithaca, New York, CPS workers and DSS workers will not say it out loud and clearly, but a father that's working 40 hours a week, making more than $9 an hour, um, with with their partner there in the home to take care of the baby. Um, when they're angry at that black person, if they don't like them, if they don't feel it, they just honestly their politics is that a black father who is working to take care of their child, even if they have enough to make to feed their child, that they're not eligible to raise their child. That's just this is real talk. There is no white CPS worker within Ithaca that believes that if you are a black father and you got your child back, you must have been sleeping with them. You must have had that hardcore gangster image, and the whole time they was only giving you a hard time because they were sexually frustrated, and you got through that loophole and slept with them somehow. The commons is right there. Everybody goes to the commons. Let's be real. So that's a realistic thing that you must really know, and it's crazy. Yeah, it's crazy. Um, but that's what I'm trying to show you. Other than that, you're not getting no wins. And like I was trying to tell you that there are white females that are racist, but they still want to sleep with the black men because they want that. They want that. They want that. They want that. You know what I'm saying? That passion and that pain that comes with being with a black man. Let's just be real. Let's just be real. Let's be honest. And they are racist against us. They look at us like these monsters, but they also do believe in their counterpart, the white male, how he has conquered the jungle. You understand what I'm saying? And it's just like domesticating a lion. So she's gonna play around. She's gonna want to see the lion do tricks. And once you're trained, which you are, you're trained to do things to please and entertain. Get it? Got it? Good. Now, like I said, this is my, you know what I'm saying, Sabbath special. So I'm tipping on it too. You know what I'm saying? A little ice, you know what I mean? Sipping some ice. Um, you know me, I love Bud. Come on now. Everything about me is Bud. You know what I mean? Got my Budweisers. I like Bud Lights. They got Bud Light Ice. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I got my blueberry Kush vape. You know what I'm saying? Come on, like you know what I'm saying? Like that's me. That's all I do. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't, I'm trying to quit smoking cigarettes, so I vape. And every now and then I just drink because it kind of just brings the levels up and all of that. You know what I'm saying? I don't drink a lot, so don't get it twisted. But anyway, like I said, this is the Sabbath special coming live and direct for you. And it's not live, but it is dang sure direct, baby, baby. I hope that everybody has a good 2017. You know what I'm saying? I hope y'all got to watch some of my latest stuff. I would tell you to take it in as a grain of salt because there's a lot of material there. So, you know, I want you to be able to get it all. So if you take it as a grain of salt, then not one piece will be too big for you to consume. And that's just what it's really about. You see what I'm saying? So it's just real. Man, I be listening to my joints lately, like a lot of my acapellas, and I be like messing up and all of that and stuff like that, like trying to catch the words because my writing, I be writing so fast sometimes, and then I don't rewrite it sometimes, or sometimes I rewrite it, and then when I rewrite it, I try to correct it, and sometimes when I correct it, it takes out the rhyming in it. It takes out that illmatic flow because sometimes it didn't make sense, even though it rhymed. So I had to reformat it to make sense. And I'm still working on it and editing and stuff and trying to get it back to where I want it to be. But that's what this is really be about, just critiquing your art, mastering it, and this is what it is. The other day I had someone really tell me, I don't know how it really things are going on, but I do have people that are rooting for me out there, and they told me lately everything that has been done before this video right here that has been released, they told me, hey, you're looking good, looking good. I'm like, hey, but this is people that is concerned about um situations with matters that are going on, like the Pizzagate, and with the drug game, and relationship matters, and you know us as a people, the all lives matter topic, and all of that. They're really looking into it, and these are people that are not up there, but they're humble individuals, but they like to see someone they're watching, and they like to see that. You know what I'm saying? Someone fighting for a lot of their heart desires, uh interest, things that they do want to see to come to pass in this country of the United States of America. So I kind of feel kind of proud. That's why I had to do a Sabbath special. You know what I'm saying? I thank the Most High. You know what I'm saying, for that, to get that warm thank you, and you're looking good. But one thing I am gonna say is that I'm in a situation in legal matter where, because I have government officials that I know that made them so angry, they would probably try to get someone to punch my lights out and make it look like it was just random, like I was just being a jerk. This is why a lot of people call me a confrontational person, and they keep it like that, even though I am being humble. I can be confrontational, but I've been humble because I realize they're gonna use that confrontationalness to get me in a violent altercation, and I'm gonna lose one way or another. If I find a way to defeat the person, all right. Make example. I don't think that, like, if like I have to say your name. I don't think that Heather Kane or Leanne Musso, CPS workers that work in the Ithaca DSS, will be happy with if I was to go to learn Wing Chun. I hope I said Wing Chun, which is a Shaolin Kung Fu. And the reason why I say this is because this Kung Fu teaches you to be on point at all times. It doesn't teach you how to fight a one-on-one fight. It teaches you how to fight bigger people than you. It also teaches you how to fight against a dirty fighter, and that fighting skill is not there's like almost no other. You have to go to Jeet Kune Do, and the only other besides Wing Chun and Jeet Kune Do is the other kung fu martial arts that you will learn from Shaolin monks. These monks are very peaceful individuals, but they are trained and prepared for the most dirtiest fights that you can get into. So they teach you how to gouge out eyes out with your bare hands. They teach you how to fight someone with a weapon. If you know Wing Chun, not even a security guard could stop you from going after somebody. You know what I'm saying? That's like if I do get knocked out and I know that it was a government official that sent this person, then I know, because things like this is going down. So I was threatened and was told that you're gonna get your child back. They said we're gonna make it easy. This is the deal. You're gonna get your child back. You gotta get into a fist fight with someone. He's bigger than you and he's stronger than you. Okay? If you win the fight, we can't help you get your child back. But if you lose the fight, no matter how you lose the fight, the report will go back to the CPS worker and they'll be happy that you got beat up. And then they'll smile in your face and pretend they feel sorry for you, and more give you back your child because they are happy with you getting beat up and hurt. There's other people that's in the play with this, okay? That are relatives of my partner. So they're telling me that if you now, we don't want you to do anything else. We don't care about if you shut up about the police brutality thing, yeah, that will be in your favor too, or work in your favor too. But because you made so much people angry, and especially these government workers, you're in trouble. So now it's time to make you understand how it works. So now I'm naming people off. okay? And I'm naming how these are the successors of my haters, okay? So, all right. First there was the first girlfriend I ever had, Shoshana Harris. Me and her got into a bad altercation. Her successor was the guy that cut me in the face. Me and him now supposed to have a beef. I'm not even trying to beef with the dude. I don't even know him. He cut me in my face, and I still can't get at him because where he lives, there's a whole bunch of cameras around there. So I just let it go. I let it go before anything. I already knew to let it go. He attacked me in front of a camera and police telling me that the camera was not working. But I know if I go over there and go after him, they're gonna bring us in court and say this is gang violence because he cut you in the face. You went over there and you did something to him and his peoples. This is gang violence. Bada bing, bada boom. It's more money in the courtroom. They don't care about us. Remember Michael Jackson said it. They don't care about us. That's real. This is how they do us. They use us against each other. Okay? And I don't think there's anything, even if the dude that cut me seen this, I don't think there's anything that's gonna change his mind or his heart that we should not beef. You know what I'm saying? He wants to finish the job as far as I'm concerned. You know what I'm saying? Over drama. I'm not with it. But anyway, then so he was a successful Shoshana Harris, the first girlfriend I ever really had. I mean, I had girls that I was like dating or whatever, like, but I never had a girlfriend, like, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, then um my beef was the people that I had beef with from Auburn. You see what I'm saying? And that's a long story. That goes way back. And they was the real successes of any issues I had back then. And I really didn't have no beef like that, but except for with Crips from my younger days. You see what I'm saying? And I had beef with Bloods too. So, you know what I'm saying? That wasn't even people that were successful enemies anyway. So I don't even really care about that. But then when I came up here, I had a few people that didn't like me, you know what I'm saying? And it was that first baby mama's family and social circle. So I come back to Central New York. Some of them still don't like me, even if me and my baby moms is cool. So they sent Jermaine Butler. Now, Jermaine Butler, right, was a successor for females like Leanne Danforth. Me and her supposed to be cool as heck, but they wanted to sleep with each other. I know he wanted to sleep with her. I want to hook him up. She told me she didn't want him, but I know that he was going over there, and I know that she wanted to see me get knocked out. She tried to get someone else to come at me, and they stopped it. But we're not going to get into that. He was a successor of that. So that's how it works. Now, Jermaine and Tina Bell, their successor is Michaela Eastman. Now, Tina Bell connected with Michaela Eastman and told her to do what she did. These are the connections. I'm giving y'all some deep stuff. I'm actually showing you how they passed the baton on to keep me in drama. And these people know each other. A lot of these people know each other. They don't know each other. They know someone that knows that there's people that are mutual that are telling them about each other. They know me. They talking about me and letting my enemies know each other. So I'm trying to explain something to you. So anyway, then it was Michaela Eastman. Tina Bell's mission was to give my black evil enemies a rest, and she had the KKK, which is Michaela Eastman's family, come for me. They did their damage. But Michaela Eastman's successor was a CPS worker by the name of Heather Kane. And this is where I'm at now. Now, the reason why I had to mention Heather Kane is because Heather Kane is a crooked government official. She's very crooked. She's stripping children from healthy homes for her what you call her Luciferian feminist agenda. She's definitely a Luciferian, and she's definitely has a if you watch these videos, she's doing it. They don't want no men in the homes where these children are grown because if the men are there, they don't teach these kids nothing. This is what these Luciferian feminists are doing, and they have groundwork. That's why when y'all are sitting here talking about Pizzagate this and all of that, they work with all of that. This is a part of their organization. And this is what you got to understand, connecting these dots, you know? And don't play with it because it's already been a history that CPS workers put bread up to get a parent killed because they had that child being molested by foster parents. It's that real. You see what I'm saying? Stop playing and start getting the factuals. If you shut your mouth and act like you're not paying attention, you'll get more juicy information that you can actually put people in jail for, no matter how powerful they are. And it is what it is. I'm done talking. I think that I dropped a lot of stuff y'all need to know. This is the Sabbath Special. And I'm letting you know that I am not, one of the main things I'm supposed to tell you is that I am a person that I really do believe in the Most High. I've been cut in the face, and that person that cut me in the face is still alive. I've not harmed them or nothing. So what does that say to you? How am I a hard to cope with dangerous person to the degree where I cannot father my child? Now I'm being told that I can get my child back, but my face has to be rearranged in a violent altercation. So that's what my child remembers me as, because they don't want my child to remember me with this. You see what I'm saying? And these CPS workers in Ithaca are the new successors of my past enemies. And there's more to come, because a guy on February 14th I never knew tried to run me over at a gas station. So he's supposed to be the successor of Jermaine concerning the physical violent individuals. You see what I'm saying? So you see how it carries on? It's the women, the feminists, these Luciferians, and then they come with these men that are actually doing the groundwork of being violent towards brothers that are trying to uplift our people and trying to fight against police brutality. I'm done talking. Y'all know where I'm going with this. I hope that y'all take this in. And this one, you don't have to take it as a grain of salt. You can take this for real, because this is the Sabbath special. And it's really about real things. I'm letting you know that I'm not a violent person. I'm a good person. I'm a hardworking person. And I've been laying low. I'm trying to do out of sight, out of mind, and it will be happening very soon. I'll be out of your hair. Note to the CPS workers of Ithaca, we might have a little bit more time to deal with things, because I am getting my child back. But the one thing that I do want you to let you know is that I know that you're disgusting people with how y'all behave, and people already, I've even had people already sit down and talk to y'all, found the way to get to y'all, and I realized that y'all don't even have kids. So y'all have no mothering instinct. Y'all don't even care about separating the child from a home. And even if y'all are, y'all probably more wicked to your children than any of your own cases. I'm sorry, but that's what's being said. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I gotta go. I got to drop the jewels that I wanted to drop. God bless. Pray every day. Besides this, I want you to remember that, you know what I'm saying? That um God wanted us to know how great he was by adding these Lucifer's agenda to our world, so we could see, because we would not know what's good if without bad. This is the part of the testimony. We're getting closer and closer to understanding it. And this is why these things happen. It's to challenge you if you're gonna still stand by the most high after you know that he created you. Are you gonna turn on your mama? Are you gonna turn on your daddy? Are you? This is what it's about. For uh what you can say, a sibling species that's greater than you, that's evil, that was created and decided to be harmful and was jealous of you as being the younger and more loved, you know what I'm saying, creation. God loved us so much. He still does. The Most High, we are created and connected to him. You know why he loves us? Because we're a part of him. And for God to really have true divine love, he has to love himself. For you to have true divine love, you have to love yourself. That's why he still loves us. And that's what it's really about. But I'm done talking. I got to say what I had to say. Yo, much love to everybody with the positive energy. People with the negative energy, I hope that you're blessed and healed. In the name of the Most High. Amen.